What's up, guys? So, I guess I'll be doing the video today. So some of you may not know who I am, and that's because I'm always the one behind the camera. So the guys here refer to me as Pat or Patrick, the video guy. Just so you guys know. But what I'm going to talk about today is this. It's the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, which brings up an upcoming trend. Can smartphones perform as well, if not better, than DSLRs or mirrorless cameras? But of course, this video, I'm not going to cover much on the details of the specs. That'll be saved for a separate video in the future. For this video, however, I'm going to be reviewing on the camera performance, or in more specific terms, video performance. So let's talk about the camera specs real quick. So your main shooter is an 108 megapixels with aperture value of 1.8. You have your ultra wide angle lens of 12 megapixels with an aperture stop of f2.2 and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens with an aperture stop of f3.0. So I'm really taken away by how well this phone performs shooting video in 8K 24 frames, which is your standard cinema frame rate. So as of now, DSLRs and mirrorless cams can only shoot up to 4K. 8K is when you start looking at stuff like cinema cameras, which can get quite expensive. As for colors and dynamic range, this phone performs really well with highlights and shadows without blowing out the image or being underexposed. And you can see how well it adapts from bright skies to shaded areas without compromising its colors. Colors are graded accurately as well. The only thing I notice is that green subjects such as grass, leaves, and even trees, they tend to be more vibrant. So you can use that to your advantage when you're shooting outdoor sceneries or like nature videos. So low light video is still a challenge for smartphones, as you still get grainy images or visual noise. So you definitely need a key light when you're shooting for nighttime. But as you can expect, Pro mode is when things are more into your control, so things like ISO, shutter speed, and white balance can all be set according to your environment. It's amazing to see what a smartphone can do besides shooting in 8K. But bear in mind that high resolution doesn't mean a lot of camera sensors. So yes, you are getting a higher resolution image, but if you are to digital zoom in post, you are going to lose out on a lot of pixels along the way. Which leads to my next point, which is the rear zoom lens. With an optical zoom of 5 times and 50 times zoom for digital, the latter is only available for photo mode. However, you're able to shoot up to 20 times zoom in video mode and 6 times zoom for 8K video. So what's new on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is that when you are taking video, you can zoom in at the same time. So it's good if you want to get those dramatic zoom ins. Also, I like to use the zoom lens more for macro shots. So if you're getting small objects such as insects or leaves, it can be useful. Samsung has also fixed the stability when you're in zoom mode, so all the small jitters that your hand makes when you're holding the phone, it won't be so harsh as it was before. And on the note of stability, Samsung has improved its super steady function for video. This video was me walking with the phone with no gimbal, no external stabilizers, and I'm just surprised to how well the phone is able to stabilize the footage in post-processing. On the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, you're able to shoot slow-mo at 1080p at 240 frames, and super slow-mo at 720p at 960 frames. Personally, I prefer the regular slow-mo more, not because of the 1080p resolution, but because the super slow-mo makes the subject moves really slow to a point that it doesn't look like it's moving. But if you can make it use in your story, then why not? So the question for today is that can a smartphone outperform DSLRs and mirrorless cameras when it comes to video and cinematography? Well, the answer is basically what you're looking for in your investment. So yes, DSLRs and mirrorless cams, they have their flexibility when it comes to shooting in different environments and situations. But a smartphone, however, is more user-friendly and anyone can get into it and shoot a video on it. But at the end of the day, it's not how expensive your gear is, it's how you use it to your creativity. For more details on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, I have a link down below so you guys can check it out for yourselves. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and let me know what you think about the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Like it, love it, let me know down in the comments. So be sure to subscribe to Lowyat TV's channel if you want to see more content from us. My name is Pat and I'll see you in the next one.